As you look at Gran Turismo TV, that's part of Gran Turismo 5 Prologue. Right now, I'm pleased to be joined by Herman and Eric of Guerrilla. We're going to be talking about a very highly anticipated game. Of course, it's Killzone 2. Guys, welcome to the stage.
Thank you.
You enjoying your E3 so far?
It's been great so far.
Great. Well, we're happy to have you here. Talk about a game that everybody is really looking forward to, Killzone 2. Of course, we've been anticipating this game ever since we first saw that trailer a few years ago, and we're getting really close now. It's coming along, right?
Definitely, yeah. So we're targeted for release now in February next year. Okay. So it's a few more months waiting.
Excellent. So I know that you guys have brought some footage. I know we're going to be rolling that in a bit, and you want to talk a lot about. We want to talk about Killzone Online, but first I want to set the stage a little bit. If someone on the off chance has never heard of Killzone 2, what is this game all about?
So Killzone 2 is a very action-packed, very dense, intense first-person shooter. It is so Killzone 1 was all about. It was about the invasion by the Helghast, our nemesis of the planet of the good guys, Vecta, and in Killzone 2 we're taking the war back to the home planet of the enemy in order to take out Scholar Fazari, the big enemy. So we're now looking at a new planet, very exciting atmosphere, a lot of exploration there. So.
Amping things up dramatically, I would imagine.
Exactly, yeah.
And of course, it's on the PS3 for the first time. It's a charter PlayStation 3 game. Can you tell me about Eric, developing Killzone 2 for the PlayStation 3? What's that experience been like?
Well, it's obviously you got a lot more options available. You got a lot more memory. You can do a lot more with the platform itself compared to the PS2. So we were able to take the experience just. The next couple of steps further, we could finally realize the things that we actually already wanted to do in Killzone 1, we can now finally do on Killzone 2.
That's great. So I know that the guys are getting that footage ready, so whenever you're ready, guys, roll that. But let's talk about online. I know that's what you guys came here to talk about. First question is, what can you do in online? This is going to be great, right?
Yeah, we've got up to 32 players in game, and basically we wanted to make sure that the art quality is exactly the same as single player, so that it looks just as good as single player does. We've got lots of unique features as well. We wanted to make sure that the player can always play what he wants to play. So we made sure that the players can just create their own custom games and basically tweak anything they want in the game and make it completely their own experience, basically. So you can choose which maps you want to play, but obviously also much deeper things like which weapons you want to include in the game. We have a very nice class-based system that we call badges, and that's customizable as well. You can mix and match two different badges to create your own custom playstyle. So we really wanted to make sure that the player gets to play what he wants to play.
Give us some numbers here. How many people can play online? What number of maps? All that good stuff.
It's 2 to 32 players.
Okay.
We've got 8 different maps of different sizes. So some of them are tailored towards about 12 players. Some of them are tailored towards all the way up to 32 players. We have 6 different badges or character styles, basically, but you can mix and match them. So you can play around with that. We have 12 different military ranks for you to unlock, up to 46 ribbons and medals, which is quite cool as well. Because military ranks you get through scoring points, but ribbons and medals you get by doing very specific features in game. Like if you manage to get 5 headshots in the game, you get a medal for it. So there's lots of things to unlock there as well.
It's always nice when you're playing a game and you're always constantly unlocking things. Keeps you into the experience,
exactly,
right?
Exactly. That's really what we tried to do as well. Both from when you're new to the game, you want to not be overwhelmed by all the features. So we first give you just a basic set, and then as you play, you unlock more and more and more, and you get introduced to the game as well. As well as, like you say, you keep interested. You unlock something new, something you didn't even know you were going to get, and then it makes you want to keep playing, basically.
Can you tell us more about the badges system and just break it down for us how it works?
Yeah, so, we have 6 different badges, each a specific playstyle, and each of these badges has 2 special abilities, completely tailored towards this playstyle. So, for example, the medic. You can revive mortally wounded players, and you can throw health packs. Now, the cool thing about Killzone is that you can take 2 different badges and then basically combine them together. So what we do is we let you take one ability from each badge and create a new custom badge. So for instance, if you combine a medic with an engineer, it becomes the medic engineer, and you get one ability of each. So the players can just mix and match as much as they want to find their own, custom play style.
If I decide to combine two badges, do I become less of a medic? In other words, if I devoted all my experience to being a medic, would I have abilities that a hybrid wouldn't have?
Yeah,
okay.
Basically, yes. So you can be like a full medic and be completely dedicated to being a medic. But sometimes, depending on what mission you're playing or what type of player you are, sometimes you also want to be able to play sentry turret. So you still want to be a medic, but when the time comes, you need to play sentry turret. So you're going to mix it with an engineer. So it's dictated by what. By what situation or what kind of mission you're playing.
Okay, great. Don Francis is here with questions for the guys, Killzone 2. Don, I know a lot have come in. What have you got?
Truly. First question's from Calvin Tan in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. He wants to know, what will Killzone 2 Online provide with regards to other online experiences that are currently out there? Say, what differentiates it from Call of Duty 4, for example?
One of the big things that we really had a major focus on is the community side of things. So Killzone Online in-game has full clan support. You can create clans of up to 64 players, and we let these clans challenge each other through what we call clan challenges. And what makes our clan system so unique as well is that we have something called Clan Valor. And Clan Valor is basically currency that you get when you create your clan. And clans get to bet this Clan Valor against each other. So let's say Clan A fights Clan B for 1,000 points. They agree on what kind of match they want to play. They play it, and then the winner takes all. So they really have to bet their points in order to gain up the leaderboard. So that's part of our community. That's really that's out there.
Is it a cumulative total of all of the individual players' totals, or is it a team?
It's a team-based
okay.
thing. It's attached to the clan. Basically, when you create a clan, you get about 100 points, and then you start betting them for more and more. And what this does as well is that it creates a very nice, what we call segregation of the skill sets, of the difficulty levels, because once a clan is like 1,000,000 points, they're not going to play for 10 points anymore, so they're not going to play the newbie clan. So it already segregates the audience in that sense as well. So it saves the newbies and keeps the hardcore basically.
Cool. So Don, I know there's a few more questions. Let's have them for the guys.
You bet. Caitlin Severn from Canada wants to know, is it possible to make your own character online in terms of visual appearance, not just class customization?
No, you can't change anything for your physical appearance of your character. However, the different badges, the 6 different badges, both sides have their own very specific character model. So they do look very different in game. We have a total of like 12 different models in game at the same time.
All right, guys. Well, I know that this has been a lot of fun. I have one final question. As you've been playing online and testing it and tweaking it, what have you been working on? What's changed in multiplayer over the last few weeks or months?
Well, the last couple of months, it's been mostly just tweaking the experience to be absolutely perfect. All the features are in, and we really get to play around with the balance and making sure, dotting all the I's basically, making sure that it's absolutely perfect. And we actually play in the office almost daily with 32 players, just so we can make sure that everything that we tweak actually works out as well. So it's been quite some exciting time because we finally see the whole product together, and we can finally
Coming together.
Yeah, exactly.
That's good news. So Herman, final question to you. When's the game coming out?
February next year.
February of next year. We were all jealous that you guys get to play this on a daily basis.